What's good, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. For today, we are finally taking a look at NBA 2K25. Now, real quick, I do want to say thank you so much for all the recent support this year. I truly appreciate you guys for rocking with me, and just know we have a lot of things in store for this year. And also on top of that, I do have to give a huge shout out and thank you to NBA 2K for inviting me out to NBA 2K25 Community Day and allowing me to capture early footage so I can bring content out for you guys. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors, and then also in the second game we're going to be taking a look at Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and the Phoenix Suns, along with some pro play animations and a couple graphic changes and how I personally feel about the gameplay and giving my first impressions on everything. Now, I'm not gonna waste any more of y'all time, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on all post notifications because we have more content coming this week. This is gonna be the first of many NBA 2K25 videos dropping this year, and tomorrow, once the embargo is lifted, we're gonna be taking a look at the My Player Builder in NBA 2K25. Now let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, so being here for the first time within the gameplay of NBA 2K25, I just went straight into quick play. I didn't change too much when I first got in here. This is literally my first game playing. I sat down, instantly knew that I wanted to go in here and, you know, just test out Stephen Curry SIGs and see if there were any different changes from 2K24 to 2K25. Now, the biggest thing that I will say is that they did say that they added 9,000 new animation, like pro play animations in NBA 2K25, which is a lot. And I will say this, every player that I did test out from Community Day in the quick play did feel different, dribbling wise, moving wise, and shooting wise as well. Now I do want to talk about this right now, just for anybody that does not know. There will be shooting timing profiles in the game, and these are things that you do want to test out. I would heavily recommend that you test these out either in the Learn 2K mode or in the quick play mode as well. And those being difficulty based, real player percentage, and real player percentage is one of those that you cannot use in online games, which is perfect. Thank you for not putting that in online 2K. We have low risk reward, we have normal risk reward, and then we have high risk reward as well. I'm pretty sure for this gameplay right here that you guys are seeing for the Warriors, and then also that you guys are going to see for the Suns, I'm pretty sure that I went with the difficulty based timing, shot timing profile. I think I found a little bit more success using that one over using the high risk reward. I might actually end up giving that one a try more once I get more time on the game and the game fully releases. And look at Curry, man. Bro, I loved using his SIGs, his animations. It felt super fluid. I really wish I got to test out Kyrie Irving. That was another player that I really didn't get to test out, and I wanted to. Also, De'Aaron Fox, him being another speedy guard as well. Now, I do want to talk about this as well. Improved player models. The player models have definitely been heavily improved. To me, it honestly feels like Stephen Curry isn't as bulky, I guess is the word that I really want to use for 2K25 with Stephen Curry compared to like 2K24 and obviously other versions that Stephen Curry has been involved in. The player models have been heavily improved for sure. Now, I don't know if the courts are bigger or if the player models are just smaller. It might be the player models are a little bit smaller, because I kind of remember seeing them just to be just being a little bit bigger, and I think that's a really nice touch up. And honestly, like once we get in the park and everything like that, because that's my main mode that I play in my team, then we'll really be able to see like what has really been changed as far as like player models. Is it really that big of a difference? So I'm looking forward to that. Now, for my people out there that really enjoy the graphics side of things when it comes to NBA 2K, and I really enjoy that stuff as well, especially when I'm going through making thumbnails and I'm trying to get screenshots. The graphics look amazing. You can even see that little part right there with RJ Barrett. We couldn't go through and look at the instant replayers, like instant replay or anything like that, so we couldn't like zoom in on the player and try to, you know, get screenshots and whatnot. But I'm excited to see how that stuff is gonna look once the game fully releases. And is another thing that I also forgot to mention as well. There are some overall things that you guys will see when I do drop the WNBA gameplay. Those are not final, and I'm pretty sure also badges, 2K did say that those are not final and they will not be final until the full launch of the game. So don't worry too much about, you know, what overall a player might be. Now, I do want to say this as well. Layups, same way with 2K24, layups do feel really good. And the next thing that I do want to speak on is the game speed in NBA 2K25. I felt like that was a big issue on, you know, just me personally for NBA 2K24. It felt like the gameplay was honestly a little bit too slow. 2K25 game speed, I don't really know if it's the same speed as 2K24 or 2K25. Yes, we did have time to, you know, capture early footage and everything like that, but I'm not really moving the way that I really know I should be moving, because when it comes to dribbling in NBA 2K25 this year, majority of the dribbling is now going to be moved to the right stick. Now, you might occasionally use the left stick when you want to do like stop and go mechanics, or maybe do like a cross launch or whatnot, but I would say about 90% of your dribble moves are going to be you using the right stick this year in NBA 2K25. So that's just a thing to keep in mind. And I feel like, especially since we're, you know, this is kind of off topic, we're not talking about builder stuff in this video or anything like that, but once we start getting into the city and people start figuring out how to dribble, they figure out, you know, the meta sigs in the game and the animations and everything like that, what dribble styles work, what dribble styles can you use, you know, with a behind the back or a size up escape or whatnot. We're gonna really be able to dictate how good the game speed is, especially from a guard standpoint, because that was a really big thing going into 2K25 for me. Was our guards going to be decent, right? 2K24 guards were pretty popped is the word that I want to say. Now, obviously, once people started, you know, repping up in the city and things like that in 2K24, and they found out Patty Mills and all that type of stuff, then it became a different story. Like, guards were able to start cooking a little bit more, hitting a little bit more contested shots and whatnot. So that's just something that I would honestly keep in mind when you're going into NBA 2K25. But me personally, when I played at Community Day, I did have a lot of fun. Now, we already know there is this thing called the honeymoon phase, but overall, I found myself enjoying the game more than I did with 2K24. So we're gonna go ahead and transition over to the Phoenix Suns with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Let's get it. Now, I know my lockdowns out there want to know a little bit about defense in NBA 2K25. Is it good? I would say that it's pretty decent. Now, I didn't really get to test out too much when it comes to, you know, playing anybody online besides a My Team video that you guys will see pretty soon. But I will say that if you are able to anticipate where the ball handler is going, I feel like you'll be a little bit more rewarded in NBA 2K25 for, you know, anticipating those cutoffs, you know, getting bump steals or just getting regular on ball steals, or even forcing a pickup and a bad animation on the ball handler. Defensively, the AIs do feel really good in this game as well. They play closer to you. They try to stop you from doing certain things, spin moves and whatnot, and you guys will see that as well once we get into the information about the My Player Builder and start talking about the My Court stuff. Now, for my interior centers out there, you know, rim protectors that love to sit in the paint, and you see somebody trying to score in the paint and you're trying to like wall up in a sense, but you're just standing there, you're not putting a hand up, you're not jumping, doing nothing. Good luck this year. I feel like you might be in trouble, you might be patched. Say goodbye. But yeah, that's gonna be something that you definitely want to look at, and I would make sure that you try to time your jump so that you're able to get a block in the paint this year. I did catch myself a few times actually sitting in the paint and not really doing anything, and it was just a wide open shot. Now, this right here, I'm pretty sure this is the shot canceling feature, and you can see that I'm like kind of like doing this a couple times because I'm trying to see if I can get a speed boost, but the dribbling is just a little weird to me right now. And that's just gonna take some time to get used to, just dribbling with the right stick. I've been playing 2K for so long, and I'm so used to using the right and the left stick when it comes to, you know, playing an NBA 2K game. I I forgot to talk about this as well when it comes to the dribbling in NBA 2K25. Mike Wang did put this tweet out about a week and a half ago saying that random NBA 2K25 dribble tip, there's a new controller setting called passive dribble hand switches. Enabled allows the dribbler to play ambient crosses while standing still waiting for the play to develop. Disable it if you find yourself getting the wrong dribble moves to play. Now, if you don't know what this is, basically, let's say like we go back to 2K24, 2K23, and you have a player, you know, you walk up the court and you just stand there. That's basically just the stop of the play right there. Now, with this new passive dribble hand switches controller setting, when you stop, your player will instantly start doing, you know, just a few dribble sequences in place to give it that more realistic feeling. Now, obviously, like I said, if you want to turn this off, you can definitely turn the setting off. I'm pretty sure that I will probably turn this off as well. Now, let's talk about this, man. If you played NBA 2K22 or NBA 2K23, or let's say like 2K20 or whatnot, 2K19 pre-patch, fading might be back. That's all I'm gonna say. If you were a point guard and you've been maining point guard and you went through 2K24, you went through absolute hell, hey man, this might be the year for the guards again, man. It's looking tough, but I really do feel like it's probably gonna be balanced. We won't really know too much until we get in the city, people start figuring out SIGs and everything like that. But that's gonna be everything for me for this video. For the next video, we're gonna be talking about WNBA, talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and then we also have some My Team gameplay. If you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on all post notifications, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.